Ladies and gentlemen, now I was having so much fun yesterday. I got a little bit carried away and I was just like, we're going to max out the 4-star version of Squirrel Girl. So today we're going to have a little bit of fun. We're going to jump into some deep Act 5 stuff to see how she fares against the Act 5 Chapter 4 regeneration path. And then maybe toward the end of this, have a little bit of a play about in Realm of Legends as well and see if we can ramp up her damage. But Squirrel Girl, there is a lot to this champion in longer fights, so I might not be playing her the best way that you can play her. So just as a bit of a disclaimer there, again, I've only had the champion for like less than 24 hours now, but she's awesome, man. There's so much damage output, and I'm very curious to see how she's going to do on this regeneration path today. But let's get stuck in. Got Venom Paw up first. Want to get to a special 2, and I think a couple of SP2 detonations should sort this man out. Play quite aggressively if we can. Try and stack up these bleeds here. Onto the old SP1. Can we get him down to avoid the timer there? Just about. Not too bad. And then... oh, okay. Just need a couple more bleeds and then straight into a special 2. And then we're going to get the instant bleed detonation here for a massive stack. And then I guess we kind of just need one more parry to finish this one off. Oh, one more. Did we parry there? Did it fail? Okay. Bit of a weird one, but there we go. Another instant bleed detonation, and yeah, that was just over what was it, 16,000 damage there. But I think a few of the bleeds have fallen off. But overall, man, not bad. 34 hits on a 70,000 health Deadpool for a fully maxed out 4-star. I'm seeing some pretty decent damage output potential. I'm definitely a little bit conflicted as to whether or not Squirrel Girl has like God tier or high demigod tier performance, because I think her damage is around the level of a lot of God tier champions, but I think her utility might drag her down a bit because she does have a lack of it. So I'm not too sure, man, about the tier list rank, and it's definitely going to be a few weeks of testing before I can come to a conclusion. But we still got the whole month, man, before the February tier list update. So it's not like we're in too much of a rush right now. Let's go for the detonation there. So that's 14 stacks. Oh, that's beautiful, mate. Can I detonate there? Perfect. Yeah, 24k. Oh man, that was sick. I just love in these fights that she just has the reach to get them done in a special 2 and then a heavy attack. It's just boding very, very well for the champion. Let's go for Dr. Voodoo. Dr. Voodoo has a lot of physical resistance, but I think the bleed does bypass that. It's like 80% physical resistance on the node. But also when the squirrel is on the opponent, then we also bypass all that physical resistance as well. Right, so let's dodge that. He's probably going to have his like initial regeneration there. So that's from the node, so you can see his health is going up a fair bit at the moment. Now if we go special 2, get a nice detonation there. See if we can get Tippy back. Transfer again. Oh, mate. Dude, those detonations are sick, mate. That was a really good little matchup there against Dr. Voodoo. Working out well, man. Working out very well so far. We haven't taken like too much of a battering. We lost about 2,000 hit points. I think we've taken a few blocked hits as well. Now we do have the class disadvantage in the Wolverine matchup. Can I get away with like double? Okay, that was a bit too greedy, man. I'm trying to see with like the increased block proficiency whether I could get away with like more mediums. Oh, maybe I should have gone for double medium there. Yeah, I think on the stuns kind of makes sense to get the squirrel back, transfer again. Okay, now we just need to nuke him down naturally. I think we got quite the bleed RNG we wanted, but the bleeds, they're still doing work, man. Still getting that matchup sorted. But again, class disadvantage, weighing our attack down just a little bit there, but still dead just after that heavy attack. So she's got some really good range, man. Really good range. I feel like she is going to be especially good if somebody gets as like the first like 5-star champion. Gonna be able to pull a better weight. I guess she does need her awakened ability, ideally, to make her a bit more spicy to start off with. I think even unawakened, she's going to put in a decent amount of work for players. I think she does have a pretty high benefit from the old awakened ability. Right, double medium. Oh, mate, that's 16, 17 bleeds. Perfect. Nice little heavy counter. Just finished that fight. You've got to hold the heavy for a little bit because it transfers the squirrel back to you. And there's definitely like an element of finesse when it comes to like landing those heavy attacks and transferring the squirrel that will come even more naturally the more we play this champion. But she's doing work so far, man. Doing a lot of work. But let's go for the superior iron matchup. I'm maybe a little bit concerned about the blade matchup when shortly after this one. She isn't taking like as much block damage as I thought she would have taken by now though. Because her health points, they aren't the highest in the game. Alright, come on, mate. Right, double medium. Straight and special 2 there. Probably going to need to dodge an SP1 beam. And then can we heavy attack, finish this? Oh, there we go. Iron Man is is down. It's just a very smooth and very satisfying rotation on a lot of these shorter fights. I'm curious to kind of play around with her in some bigger matchups as well, because I really don't know what the best strategy to play Squirrel Girl is in the longer matchups. But I think the blade here, probably want to bait out special 1 if we can. I still love that she can bleed through block. That's definitely a nice thing to have. Although her individual bleed damage, it isn't like huge. The crit bleeds are a bit nicer. But all of the bleeds, man, they certainly do add up. And there we go. This one's going to be over quite quickly, I would imagine, with blade. Oh yeah, a lot of block damage there because we don't have the squirrel on us. But there we go. Detonation and blade is done for. So yeah, that wasn't really as gimped as I thought it might be in that matchup. It's really nice as well that the special 2 just completely pauses all of the bleed debuffs. That's very awesome for Squirrel Girl. I'm curious to see maybe on something like Power Reserve if you could get even more crazy damage. Right, let's give her a special 2 here. Oh, can I dodge that? Oh, that was a bit risky there, man. That'll do it. Oh, that heavy attack slaps. I cannot wait to see some of the numbers on a fully maxed out 5-star, man. I really hope we can get at some point this weekend. Because I think those detonations, man, they're going to be very, very nice. And I think one of the cool things about Squirrel Girl is, from what I saw in some of the early videos from the CCP, is she appears to synergize quite well with the Suicide Masteries. So, who do you want to go for here? Should we go for a bit of Cap and Storm? I think those are probably the slightly safer bets there. Let's go for those matchups and see if we can get to Punisher as well. But yeah, just because I think she can transfer... You need a certain synergy built in, but I think you could probably purify one of the Suicide Mastery debuffs with the Nick Fury synergy. I think the other one via... I think it's like the Doctor Doom synergy. I don't think the 4-star one has access to that synergy. I think it's a bit higher than that. But damn, is she smooth to play, boys. Oh, that's going to be a big detonation. Yes, mate. And there we go, 2 more mediums. The fight is done with. And then we just got Storm. Let's see if we can stay alive for the Storm matchup. I'm a bit concerned about the amount of block damage that she might be taking on the final Punisher fight. I think one of her weaknesses, again, she only has like decent block proficiency while the squirrel is on her. So as soon as you get that bleed detonation and attach the squirrel to your opponent, then she's going to take a lot of damage from like special 2s that are difficult and annoying to block. aka Punisher 2099 might be a bit of a kryptonite matchup for her. We'll see if she can get through it. Right, that should transfer Bane nicely as well. Perfect, got the detonation on that one. Go ahead and dodge that. And can we go for a parry here? Get the squirrel back, detonate that. Sorted, mate, straight in the bin. Nice little 18,000 insta-bleed finish there. Oh, I really want her as well for like Alliance Quest map 7, because for the bleed paths, because so much of her damage, much like Nick Fury, just comes from the bleeds. I think she's going to be amazing for that path. And I think Nick Fury and Blade, maybe Domino as well, but Nick Fury and Blade are primarily the two options for that path at the moment. I think Squirrel Girl is going to be a really, really good option for that. And I run that one on the regular, man, so it frees up Nick Fury for rank up and gameplay videos, which would be very, very convenient. But let's put a few health potions into Squirrel Girl here and see if we can get Punisher down. Also, I think she does need to play quite aggressively in order to keep, what is it, initially build and keep the bleeds up. So I'm not too sure if this matchup is going to be that favourable for her. Right, so initial detonation there. Maybe that was a bit of a mistake. Okay, come on, mate. Oh, okay, at least we get a good detonation off this one, actually. And it's guaranteed to refresh all the bleeds, and then we can detonate again. But I can't... There we go, another detonation. Oh, okay, now we're maybe in a little bit of trouble. Yeah, I don't think we got the burst to get this one down. We'll give it a go, though. Come on, squirrels, man. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, no. Backdraft. Oh, that was so close. Yeah, I think that was maybe a bit of a weaker matchup for Squirrel Girl there, man. I did make a bit of a mistake trying to go in for the kill there. But yeah, I think she's definitely got her pros and cons, but I think in a chunkier fight like that, the lack of block proficiency shows through a little bit. But again, she's not going to be the best champion for every single matchup in the game, and I think she's going to have some really, really good uses as a balls-to-the-walls bleed champion. So in any scenario where you can get in, just play aggressively, man. I think she's going to excel quite a bit, but now it's time for the moment of truth. See if we can ramp up the damage against Winter Soldier and get this man down in under 200 hits. I think would be pretty decent. Let's see what we can do. Again, I am probably going to make a lot of mistakes when it comes to playing Squirrel Girl here. Well, let's see if we can have a little bit of fun. We're going to go straight for the special 3 as well. Oh, just triggered the evade there. Not the best time. I think whenever you can, you want to throw a very cheeky medium onto the block. Right, so that's 7 bleeds on Winter Soldier. Special 3, it's going to knock him down, so it's going to transfer the squirrel and apply 3 bleeds as well. And those bleeds are slightly longer, I think they're 20 seconds. So they should be easier to refresh. Just go in. Just have another combo, then try and knock him down again. There we go. Right. I think if we'd use the special 2 after this combo. It's a bit of a tight one. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted, man. So you want to pause and then try and transfer with a knockdown. I really need to finesse the timing on that one, though. I think that might do as well. Oh, yeah, boy. Oh, that's sick. $24. Oh, we almost had 24. I think a few expired there. Right. I think that's going to do it. Come on, mate. Yes. Oh, that's sick. Bro, there are a crazy amount of bleed detonations. So that's another one transferred. Oh, this damage is immense. Right, I think we want to... Oh, mate, let's just go for it. There we go. Yep, come on. Oh, man, yes. Bro, this is sick beast mode gameplay right here. I don't have enough to refresh the bleeds, so I'm probably going to lose most of them, but... Phew, we're doing well for a while there, man. We kept that chain going for, for ages. I think we have to go another special 3. Right, there we go. There's definitely a lot of damage potential, man, with that special 2. And I feel like I'm just getting started in terms of the rotation as well. Right, let's make the most of some of these bleed detonations here. Let's line up one final special 2 if we can. There we go, that should be enough. Come on. Oh, mate, that was sick. There are a lot of hits on that special 2, though, so I think that's going to inflate the combo count a fair bit. But overall, I think that was a really good kill, man. Like, especially for a maxed out 4-star champion, the damage output, it felt very, very satisfying to like pull off that rotation of continually like hammering home the special 2s, like refreshing the bleed as soon as the squirrel was falling off and being transferred. So yeah, there's definitely like a lot to Squirrel Girl, and the way those champions played does inflate the combo meter a fair bit as well, but I was very satisfied with that kill time, man. I think that was pretty sweet for a maxed out 4-star champion. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts on Squirrel Girl in the comments section below. Do you like this champion? Do you not like this champion? Let me know what you think. But aside from that, thank you all very much for watching. Take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.